I have been very happy these past 2 years, and I'm pretty excited what the team's gonna be on the next years because this is also a team that's growing. So I will say Lucas is doing a pretty good job, Christoph is doing a pretty good job, and overall the whole staff.
Sergio Arenas is a junior communications major here at Hannibal LaGrange University from Medellin, Colombia. Sergio originally found HLG while he was on his search for playing soccer professionally. Since his 2 years here at Hannibal LaGrange, Sergio has developed a love for the school, team, and community. Sergio is a student ambassador and welcomes the opportunities to meet prospective students and their families. I'm your host, Natalie Nick, and thank you for listening to this episode of Campus Conversations, where we meet real students and learn about their unique stories at HLG. Welcome, Sergio. How are you doing today?
Pretty good. What about you?
Good. I'm doing good. Alrighty, so first question I have for you today is, can you tell me a little about yourself?
Sure. So as you already say, my name is Sergio. I'm from Colombia. I'm a part of the men's soccer team, and I'm also a student ambassador. I'm a junior, and I'm a majoring in comms major.
How did you hear about HLG from Colombia?
So basically what happened was that I was playing, and there was an agency that their main goal is bring players to the U.S., and that's how Lucas met me. I had some meetings with Lucas, and since I had my first meeting, I decided that this was the best place for me because of the culture. We have a lot of South Americans, so it's a little bit like feel at home.
That's awesome. Lucas is he's a good guy.
He is.
Alrighty, what were some of the factors specifically that brought you to the States?
So basically in Colombia, or I think I can speak for many South Americans here, we don't have the choice or the chance to do both and balance both, talking about sports and studies. So I wanted to also get my degree, also be like an actual professional, whether it's on the soccer field or whether it's like outside the soccer field. I just wanted to be a professional, and the US have like that chance or that opportunity for us to do both.
That's very cool, very cool. Alrighty, talk to me about how it feels to come from a relatively big town to Hannibal, a small town in the middle of Missouri.
Yeah, that definitely has been something. I mean, honestly, I think I'm not used to it, but what makes it a little bit easier is my friends. So I don't know, we got like probably 7, 8 Hispanic guys. So we all come from big towns. So being here, it's a little bit frustrating, but we managed to help each other and be around each other a lot of times. So makes the time feel less.
That's awesome that you've built like a little community and you're all there together. That's awesome. I love that. How did you cope with the culture shock here in Hannibal?
Well, for me, I believe everybody here is very, like, everybody's trying to help. Everybody's so polite. I think that looks a lot like Colombia. So everybody in Colombia wants to help, wants you to be what you want to be, wants to help you on your dreams or whatever that looks like. So I think that has been pretty cool. And yeah, I think definitely that's one of the biggest things that I noticed from Hannibal is just like the way everybody wants to help. Everyone wants you to be at your best and achieve your goals.
Yeah, that's one thing about Hannibal. It's definitely is America's hometown.
Yeah, it is.
Alrighty, let's talk a little bit about the difference between playing soccer. You mentioned that just a little bit ago. Let's talk about the difference between playing in Colombia versus playing soccer here in America. Is there much of a difference, the sport?
Yeah, I will say so. So I think basically strategy-wise, it's very different. So in Colombia, we got a lot of talented guys, a lot of technical guys. So that makes a coach job a little bit easier to work with that. But here, I mean, especially so in Colombia, basically I was pursuing my dream of becoming a professional soccer player. So one thing is being on an academy and actually like having to perform each game and each day at practice. And then other thing here, it's being a part of the college experience that has like a lot of things around, uh, like your surroundings, or a lot of things happen outside the field that can affect your performance. So I think that's a little bit challenging. So let's say for the coach's job, I don't think it's that easy because you need to have players that actually perform on the class. You need to have also players that perform on class and on the field. So I think that's a little bit difficult for coaches. But yeah, it's a little bit different. But at the end of the day, it's just soccer, so it's gonna be basically similar everywhere.
Yeah. I'd say it probably has gotten a little bit easier for you now that you've been here for a while.
Yeah, definitely.
Alrighty. So you've been on the team for 2 years now. Tell me about your experience with the team members, the coach, your overall experience.
I think it has been great. Like we talked about before, I would say having that small community inside the team, it's pretty great. I would say that has built a better experience for me, and I think that has built a better experience for a lot of guys in here. So yeah, I would say it's awesome. I will also say that it's like a big family. So I don't know, if you have a problem, everybody's there to help. If we need to go to Walmart, everybody's offering. So I think it's pretty great. I think we're like a very close team, and I have been very happy these past 2 years, and I'm pretty excited what the team's gonna be on the next years, because this is also a team that's growing. So I will say Lucas is doing a pretty good job, Christoph is doing a pretty good job, and overall the whole staff.
I will say, yeah, when I go and see you guys play, you really do. You're not just a team on the field, but you're a team off the field as well. That's very cool.
Yeah, definitely. And I think that also helps on the field, because if you have those connections outside the field, playing on the actual field makes it a lot easier. So yeah, I think we definitely have a big connections on the team.
Alrighty, let's shift to talk about your role as student ambassador. So what were some of the factors that led you to want to be a student ambassador?
So basically, I wanted to get a job on campus. That's how everything started, but I didn't want it to be something that I didn't enjoy. So I saw some positions, like, I don't know, I have some friends working with the public safety thing, and that's awesome, but I didn't really see myself over there. So whenever that position opened, Lucas helped me. He saw the email that some ambassadors were needed, and he sent me the email, and I applied. And ever since I got there, it's something that I actually enjoy on Trojan's days, or whenever I have to do a tour around campus. That's something that I actually enjoy, and that has helped me grow.
Awesome. Yeah, that seems like a really fun job.
It is.
Alrighty, as an international student, what have been some of the challenges you have personally faced or seen others face and overcome while a student ambassador?
I will say the biggest thing for me has been so English has never been an issue, but one thing is talk to your friends, or maybe talk in a class with some other friends. But another thing is actually lead a tour around campus on a language that is not your main language, around parents, around prospects. So I think that was very difficult. And on my first tours, I was like a little bit shy, which is not me, but I was a little bit shy because it was like I was not used to it. But now with every tour, with every Trojan Day, it's getting better and better.
That's awesome. Alrighty, to wrap up the conversation, what has been your favorite part of Hannibal so far?
I would say the community. I think we are pretty good college community-wise, because, like I said before, everybody here wants to help. And it's just not like one teacher. It's not just like one person. It's a lot of people. Let's say, so coming back here, I got here late because my flight got delayed. So I have no idea how I'm getting back on campus. And then I texted in the group chat. Somebody helped me. And that was just not me. I have a few friends as well that had some flight issues, and they also got help. So everybody here just wants to help, wants you to have the ability to just focus on your work, focus on your studies, focus on your sports, and you don't have to worry about anything else. I was just talking to a few friends just back days ago, and we were talking about how's a good thing that whenever we got here we have like a basket with some blankets, with some towel, with some soap. So that helps. That helps. And there's no need for that, but having that and like actually having something in your room from the first day, I think that speaks a lot about Hannibal and how the community is actually pretty good.
Alrighty, thank you so much, Sergio, for coming and being a guest on this podcast.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Sergio Arenas came to Hannibal, Missouri as a stop before his professional soccer career. While here, he has built a community that has furthered his love even more for the game. He has also built a love for America's hometown. Thank you for listening to this episode of Campus Conversations. I'm your host, Natalie Nick.